Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing about one of the topic, that is city creation. In city creation, basically we are discussing one topic, that is lava creation. In lava creation, basically we are discussing one topic, that is how basically that doctor basically, that is this doctor basically, this doctor this basically is one owner, one person basically. He's basically might be having one doctor also. Then he told the TSP. So how is doctor basically is going to handle this situation basically? In last video basically we have already said. One of the person told that basically. For example, I told basically that I am using this mobile and I am using this Geo SIM and VI SIM basically. That is Vodafone and Idea basically. I am sending the mails. I basically sent more than 300 mails to the consultant, and there is no response basically from the consultant, right? Basically. So one other person told that yes, basically. So is this going to affect to this group basically, that is Samsung group, VI group, and the Geo group basically? The thing is going to affect basically, and this is going to affect to this person also basically. These groups are basically also going to affect basically. So one other person told that basically, if this is going to affect basically, that we know basically, right? Then this group basically who actually started this business basically, they might be knowing that this basically thing long before basically. Then he told that yes, basically he might be knowing long before basically that this type of thing is going to affect to that particular person basically. So he told that yes, basically this is going to affect. So what are the things basically going to be taken care by the doctors basically? So doctors are going to kill that particular person, or going to damage his leg, or going to damage his backside, or going to damage his head, or basically going to give the data to the vehicle group basically, who basically specially group basically that damage the backside, damage the leg side from the laser light. Going to give the data to that type of group basically. That type of doctors basically do basically. That type of things also basically doctors do basically. But that are basically few doctor only basically. Due to that doctor basically, the entire doctor's basically name gets spoils basically. That type of doctor basically also there basically, who says that basically we control in this way only basically. We controls in this way only basically. You have to use our SIM basically use, otherwise basically leave from the you, otherwise basically get out basically. This was actually one word basically one of the software company told basically. I don't remembering the, just I will write down it if anybody might have, but that is how not possible basically. Just a minute. Get out told by Sunil Nair in Mumbai software company. No, basically nothing is coming basically. I think it's my video only basically coming. Nothing is coming. In Sunil Nair, some other Sunil Nair basically games. See basically who is he basically. Let's check basically. From Firework basically. Firework network basically. And some other Sunil Nair also basically are there. See basically. So here basically, see basically. LinkedIn also basically that data basically. See basically. So in this basically what data came basically. Let's see basically. Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing about the attraction objects and the person's generation will go next or will not go next. So that basically is a topic basically which is ongoing. And in this basically we were at the bank investment. And bank investment basically this is that basically it's a one chain basically. That chain is of 22 blood groups, 700 planets owners and their investment. That is basically the 800 crore people. And that entire group basically are connected with the set of satellites. And here the basically main thing basically we have discussed, that is the most dangerous thing. That is one example basically we have taken here. That is basically assume that one 50 country basically is giving earthquake in Vadodara city, and suddenly basically 35 earthquake basically happened. Suddenly, 35 earthquake basically. So that was 35 earthquake basically. So that was actually one word only basically told by the one set of group basically. That who actually told no, that I don't know basically. So this was basically like that basically, right? So here basically like this basically, here we are talking about this sim basically. So to purchase the sim also basically nowadays it's very dangerous basically. To purchase the sim also nowadays it's very dangerous basically. Lots of people says that sim groups basically are earning in, but they are earning money also in crores rupees basically. For example, one person is recharging for the 200 rupees. So 200 multiplied by, at least they might be having some at least assume that basically they have some 1 lakh subscriber. Assume basically 1 crore subscriber will be. The 350 recharge. See basically the amount, see basically 350 350 crore rupees. That also minimum amount basically I have taken. 350 crore rupees this group basically are handling basically. Means earning basically. So it's a huge amount basically. These groups are earning huge amount. So basically they can do the business basically. For example, somebody told that basically, अरे यार ये सब्सक्राइबर जो है ना, ये जो लड़का, हाँ, दिस सिम कार्ड बेसिकली जिसके पास है, वन ऑफ द सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी टोल्ड देम बेसिकली, वी विल गिव यू बेसिकली 5 crore 6 crore, कैन यू प्लीज डैमेज हिज लेग बेसिकली. Then he told that yes, no, basically we can damage his leg basically. Can you please damage his head basically? Yes, we can damage them basically, but give the money basically, or basically give the business basically. Like this basically they damage the thing. So like this also basically things happens basically. Like this also basically the SIM company basically does basically, but all SIM companies are basically like that only basically. Because one has started, then means everybody is going to start one day basically. Everybody, because it's a union, na, basically. That's why basically. It's a union of SIM group basically. That is SIM cards basically. SIM card union basically. So that's why same way basically this group union basically is there. These groups unions are there. These groups unions are there. And this is one group basically. So you can just imagine basically the world has reached up to the level basically. That is this amount basically. If anybody says that basically I am not able to earn 1 rupee also basically, then you have to understand basically that these groups basically has tracked you, and these groups are basically creating problem to your life basically. And they can do anything basically in your life basically. So next video basically you are going to see what are there anything basically.